Okay, so I know at least probably I'm gonna put this up today. I don't know, because the read I just filmed was pretty long. I don't know if I feel like have the stamina energy yet to do like a full-on editing of the read and everything else when I'm trying to like just, you know, relax before the week starts again. So, but I do want to talk about like just in general, kind of the what I want to do going forward with the channel, which is mainly just like post schedule. It's post schedule and like gaps within posting. I want to transition into that 3 posts a week thing. I think that's more manageable for me because what I have been noticing is that I really like when I do have the time to kind of like edit more and, you know, make the videos more into something that are more like funny or whatever, as well as being helpful. And in posting every day, like pretty much in order for that to be a thing, like nothing, like I have to have nothing, like it's like work has to be like extremely peaceful. My personal life has to be very peaceful, and I have to be pretty much in optimal health, none of which is going on right now. So it's not feasible. But like no post is also not feasible for me because I actually checked in about that. Because there's like a number of things that I've been thinking about, like about the channel, that I was just like, should I even be posting on YouTube anymore? And what I got was like, no, you still need to be posting on YouTube for some reason. And so I, you know, take that guidance seriously, but they were like, but you don't have to, actually, like you could actually take like more time off if you wanted to, but you absolutely like don't like just don't leave it. Like there is something that I need to be doing in posting to the YouTube channel. So I had already sought guidance on that, and that's what I got back. But and the reason why I was thinking about like, should I even be posting to YouTube anymore? Here's why. It's mainly because of kind of, I've shared videos to the community tab and everything like that. I've just been thinking about the type of content that, you know, I'm putting out there. And it's sort of like, I always come back to, is this really helping anybody? Is this really fun and fulfilling for me? And recently, just because there's been so much other stuff like in my life going on, it hasn't been as fulfilling. And when I thought about why, it's mostly because like I don't have the time to make the videos as fun as I would want them to be, like with the editing and everything else. And also in looking at how lackluster I feel the like entire landscape of creation has become. It's not about, for me, like switching the type of thing that I am creating, because I don't want to be like, I have no interest in being really an essay channel I have no interest in being an essay channel person. I have no interest in reacting to discourse that is going on TikTok. It's like all of this stuff, all of the different types of like channels that you could possibly be at the moment, I'm not interested in being. So it's just sort of like, well, then what are you doing? And so I thought about that and what I would like to do. And it's always when I'm talking about doing a different sort of content as opposed to tarot reading, it's in addition to, it's on top of. Because the people who are here came here for tarot reads. And I'm not tired of tarot reads. I'm just, I don't like the amount, I don't like the lack of effort. I don't like because it is effort to post something very consistently, like every single day or like multiple times a week. Like that is effort on its own. And it's like a lot more than you would think on like, unless you don't like, you flat out like don't have a job or whatever. But it's way more than you think it is if you've never tried to do it. But I don't like the idea of just like posting something like lackluster, like that's like slop. Like no matter if it's AI, no matter what, it's all slop. And I mean, that's what this all is now is it's reaction slop, it's tarot slop, it's discourse slop, it's anger bait slop, it's political slop, and it's just like all of it is just like, I don't want it, and I don't want to contribute to it. And so to make it a bit less sloppy, my solution to that at the moment is posting less and putting a bit more effort in. And so that's kind of what my plan is going to be. However, now we're getting to my personal life barriers at the moment that are still going on. So if you pay attention to these sorts of more personal updates or in the community tab, you'll know that my grandmother is transitioning. This is happening relatively peacefully, but this upcoming week is going to be pretty touchy for posting. I don't know what exactly that I'm going to get out. Because if I'm going to travel, it is going to be this week. I'm still kind of on the I don't know, leaning towards no, just based on the logistics of it. Even if that changes up, what I'm gonna have to do this week is focus on getting the house together, getting someone to come in for the cats, and then also I have the 9-to-5 job on top of that. So it's just a lot. What I'm saying is it's just a lot to deal with in general for this week. If I'm going to travel, or even if I'm not going to travel, this week is just a bit touchy. And then something that is also still going on is whatever this thing is, that I did not get surgery for, that I'm just being, pretty vague about because I don't want to put my medical details out on the internet. But while it is in no way kind of the immediate, kind of semi-emergency that it was beforehand, I was going through a period where things just were kind of slowly, we were going in a little, kind of jagged line of getting back to completely well. And then I went through this period where I was basically in no pain at all. And then the last I don't know, maybe 4 days, because it's still happening now. It's I was going through a period where I was just I'm really uncomfortable. And for what this is, when I go through a flare with it, I deal with a particular type of swelling, and the swelling is significant enough to where it cuts off part of the circulation in my right leg, and it's doing it right now. That's why I'm kind of because it's not as painful right now, but it is doing the thing right now. So my right leg is aching. The part of my body that is swelling is uncomfortable and hurts. And I can only be in certain positions long term, because being in a particular position makes it worse. And so, and you some of you might be thinking, well, why not just go get the surgery? Well, girl, because even though this is very uncomfortable for me, and any type of chronic pain does have ramifications on your mental health, if it's not an emergency, if you're not navigating the American healthcare system, girl, navigating that insurance, trying to get a doctor to do something right, and the doctor that I'm dealing with right now already is kind of aware of what's going on, and even said to me, they were if you decide afterwards that you want to do the surgery, we'll do the surgery and everything else. It's just that things had de-escalated, and if I, again, on top of that, paying for a surgery that is not an immediate emergency, it would not put me in a horrible way, but that's any type of surgery is going to be a significant expense, and then you're dealing with the insurance, that's it's all that stuff. And so all of it is extremely frustrating. So all of that is frustrating, and it's on top of everything else. And so I'm just saying, that's why I'm kind of doing things I'm doing them now. Probably things are still going to be really choppy. I'm saying, I want to move to this 3-post thing, but it's sort of until I get through, my grandmother's transition, it is going to be hard for me to be super consistent yet on that kind of more 3-post schedule and putting everything like that together. And the guidance that I've received is just like, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just like letting people know, essentially. And also what I wanted to add about like, is there any point to me? Is there any point to me like creating YouTube videos? It's sort of like, if everybody's a bot, then like it's not help. Like who are you helping? If like 90% of your people responding to you are bots, and there's no way to prove that or not prove that, like it's just it doesn't seem to make any sense when like the point of especially a spiritual light channel or a tarot channel would be to support real people. In fact, it's not just for engagement. Like there's no fucking purpose to that if like your engagement is automated and you're just attracting bots. Like I don't even understand how any of that's making a goddamn profit, girl, not a girl. So it's got to be like more than just bots, because I mean, I know I'm not one. Are you sure? Are you sure? I could, well, I was here. I want to say I was here before. I was here before AI got really good. So you can probably be 99% sure that I am not AI generated or on. So anyway, it's all of that. It's all of that stuff that is making me rethink things, making me think about, you know, how I want, what I want to be producing and how I want to produce it and how to get that on some kind of level of consistency. Because with like my health stuff that's going on, that's sort of like posting less would also probably be beneficial for my health, especially if I ultimately decide like, yeah, maybe surgery would be better, and just deal with the medical bill and deal with the recovery time and everything else. No, I mean, I think that's all I have to say at the moment, because anything that I'm excited about that I would want to do with the channel going forward is sort of something that I need to talk about kind of after this stuff closes out, at least my grandmother's stuff, because I can deal with like my own like health issues like day to day, especially when I'm like on a really good day, like a low discomfort day. It's just that when I get like those discomfort days, like all chain in a row, it's like, no, like I've got to like I have to reserve all my energy for the things that I have to do that day, and I'm not doing shit. Okay, I'm not doing shit. I'm going lay down. I'm going lay down and hope, like, because like the pressure gets released, like putting pressure on a particular on a couple of different areas of my body is what makes it tends to be kind of worse. So anyway, that's what's up. Probably things are going to continue to be choppy, maybe like this upcoming week and potentially next week. And then maybe the week after is when we can start like being like, here we are with the 3 posts. Like it's like over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be figuring out like the system for that, which isn't going to be like completely challenging. It's just that I have to work that out with whatever it is that I decide to do with traveling, not traveling, and then work and health.